Ghostbusters is a 1984 game. It's okay. Now, some magazines did give it sort of like 9 out of 10, 5 out of 5. I'm not sure about that. Definitely give it 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10 is... that's Manic Miner territory. That is like, there's a lot there, and it's expertly crafted. Yeah, ditto with like Beachhead. That's another 9 out of 10 game at least. I think Ghostbusters, there's not enough to it. Now, what else could they have added? Well, just watch the film. So there's the slight issue of, you know, in the actual game, you catch a load of ghosts, you stop the Marshmallow Man, you jump through the Marshmallow Man's legs. If you've made a profit, that is, it lets you do that, and then the game's finished. It's not really... it is 90% going to the different places and catching a ghost. Now, in the film, they only actually show you them catching one ghost. That's when they catch Slimer at the Sedgwick Hotel. So, yeah, that's worth bearing in mind. Now, in the film, after they've been, you know, released by the mayor of the EPA, put them in prison, blah, you know, you go and watch the film. There's like a bit where the police escort them through the red lights. Famously, Bill Murray says, let's run some red lights. So, you know, that bit could have been done, obviously not with a huge giant, you know, graphics that fill the entire screen. There's no actual scrolling in that section because the status bar is running horizontally across the bottom. So, and then when they actually get to the building, you know, there's kind of like a earthquake around it where the pavement and the road cracks, where they're walking from the car to the building. So you could have something where you're avoiding cracks that appear, you know, in the road, pavement, whatever. Now, for the actual final screen, first you could just have to avoid Goza's lightning from her hands when they're on the roof. And then after you've done that, maybe, because you've already effectively seen the Marshmallow Stay Puffed geezer, you then got maybe as the actual final thing, let's say you got 3 of the Ghostbusters, 1 in the middle and 1 on each side of the screen, and the 2 on the side of the screen are slowly coming towards the 1 in the middle to cross the streams and close the portal. And you have to keep the, you know, those, I don't know what you call them, hounds of hell, those monsters, and the things that look like dogs with horns on them. You as the 4th Ghostbuster, you have to keep them from attacking the other 3. So, and then obviously if you do that for long enough, then it's fine. And the streams come together. So the problem with Ghostbusters is it is a David Crane game, and his experience is mostly on limited low-tech Atari 2600 game developments. Like most early C64 games of 83 and some of 84, the full potential of the C64 is not used. Not even the full 64K, never mind sprite multiplexing and you know, oscillator waveform type mixing for your sound effects, all that. As for the backgrounds of the buildings, they're okay for the time, but then about a year later, 9 months later, we had Law of the West, which cannot be replicated on any other 8-bit system except something like, you know, the MSX2 or the Sam Cooper. Basically, it's got to be Atari ST or better quality graphics. That's some achievement for a 1981 graphics chip. So it's not the best game of 1984, but it's not a bad game all things considered. It's a shame nobody hasn't really updated it to expand the game. But thank fuck it doesn't have the dumb shit staircase level bullshit or the petrol gauge fucking shit of the NES release. That's all I've got to say on it, really.